Alright guys, what is up? We are back with another Coin It Up tournament. With me today, I have Bejjingcoke and Gigavice.
What's going on?
Alright, so in this match, we're going to have Praxis against Sloth.
You guys don't know, this has pretty much been the tournament, like grand finals and winter finals for like the past, I don't know, month?
Yeah, month and a half.
Yeah, and we do 2 tournaments a week, so that's a lot of tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the most part, this has been it. But we did have smellBAD make his grand return today, so bracket changed up a little bit. So this is actually a winner's semis match.
Alright, so let's see, where are they going first, man? They're going to be going... I want to see some Dreamland today.
Smashville! No, Dreamland would be pretty cool. Like, last game, Praxis got some really cool combos off the wind with Dreamland, so it's pretty sick. Starting on Smashville.
Alright, and classic Ness R.O.B matchup.
Yeah.
Matchup we know and love.
So you spent a lot of time with Sloth. Has he been practicing this matchup any?
No, he doesn't really practice it that much. Like he plays Praxis so much in friendlies that like they do really well against each other.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on if they're feeling like just screwing around all day and just running around the stage like idiots, or if they actually want to go full try hard.
Yeah.
Right now, I think Sloth is going
try hard.
Yeah.
He's doing really good.
Yeah. And he's been studying up on his R.O.B tech. I know that much because he's talked to me about a few things. I was like, wow, I didn't even know that. And then as far as Praxis, you know, he's so good with Ness.
As everybody knows, Ness did get a buff.
Yeah, Ness got this ridiculous buff. DK Thunder and Flash are noticeably faster.
Yeah, it is kind of ridiculous. Now, I mean, it could just be our minds playing tricks on us because during the last patch, a lot of people were like, "This is faster, that's faster," and none of it was faster at all.
Steven plays the character, and he from playing it, he's like, "I'm pretty sure this all comes out faster." And then also Ness's down B is a lot quicker.
Yeah, that's actually
usable.
God knows that is quicker because that is
ridiculously good.
Yeah, it's
that's gonna be the first.
And
stock.
the first stock goes to Sloth. Sloth knows that if he stays off the edge too much, that Ness will take advantage of that. But right now he's just trying to bait him out for a better attack.
It's a good move on Praxis' part, getting away from there so he can regain his momentum. Get back in there. 122. Not going to quite do it yet from across stage, but
R.O.B's fairly heavy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is on the heavier side.
So yeah,
but he's a damn robot for God's sake.
Probably around like 120, 140. I'm sorry, 140, 150.
Well, from like the other side of the stage, but like mid stage and closer, it's death. You know.
That's it. Yeah, that's instant.
All right, there we go. And in that stock, DI won't help.
Not that much damage. I love those moments where you're like, man, where's my DI? I'm like, dude, you're at like 150. Oh, yeah, that probably should have killed.
150 on the blast zone at that, you know.
Barely even matched us so far, so we're really good.
Yeah, dude, really good back and forth. Now, I definitely want to see, like, some other good stuff here. Definitely some Dreamland. All right, there we go.
Nice.
It comes out so fast. Now he knows, you know.
Yeah, he knows he can use it. It's useful.
Infinite lives. It just never dies.
Looking for that Z-drop there.
Yeah, Z-drop with R.O.B, pretty good, man. I like it. I think it's cool. It's a good way to, like, enter. I mean, if they guard, you can just come on down neutral air and get some stuff in. See, once again, using that down B to help him. Side magnet.
It's good, man. It allows Ness to really neutralize some of his spacing games where he's just forced to mostly use the gyro more so than the laser. So he's got to just be more careful with it. It's not constantly get caught.
Yeah. And it's really good to see that like Ness actually did get some buffs. I mean, like a lot of people say he has a very lot of, that wasn't even English. A lot of like untapped potential. You know, you have people like Foe, people like Nakat, they play Ness, do really well. And I think like if Praxis went up against them, I think he'd probably be able to maybe get like a stock off. Like if they did like
get a stock
off. If they did 2 stocks. Now if they did like 3 stocks, I think maybe get like to a stock and a half, maybe 2 stocks. Because I mean, like we're intermediate players. We're by no means pro players, you know. But we're slowly getting there.
Working our way up the ladder.
South side getting on up there.
Trying to make a name for ourselves. Oh, and there's the back air sweet spot. He's so good at that. Like You would think he practices.
That was weird. That wasn't even a tech. He just kind of like floated on up. That was kind of crazy.
Smash 4 moment.
Yeah, always good on Smash 4. All right, here it comes.
Yep.
Boom, pile driver. And Ness is dead.
I don't. He had a lot of rage factor, so
yeah,
maybe no
he
DI
is at 153.
But single back throw, any point of the stage.
Yeah,
even
or that fast falling up air. Throwing a big melon around.
So far, it's a pretty even matchup, though.
Absolutely.
Almost killed himself.
Oh, can he make it?
All right, that was almost terrible.
That was almost really terrible.
Would have been worse last stock.
This is dead even game.
Yeah, there we go.
Can go either way. Wow,
Killed
nice.
himself right away.
It takes back so much health.
Yeah, it does. It's really good.
Gotta be really careful with that laser.
Good beat boops. Well, he didn't get the beat boop that time, but yeah.
Real good use of PK Fire to cancel out of all of his grabs and all this. He's using PK Thunder way too much, though. That's just my opinion. Then again, I am a very bad player.
I'm a very bad
It's alright. You're still learning, buddy.
Good neutral air there.
Yeah, that was really good, man. Just getting back on that stage. Alright, good neutral air. Stop that PK Thunder.
Oh, but got hit by
Wow,
the back
I didn't know the tail line was going to do that much knockback. Well, I mean, he is at 7-7, but you know, knock him off a little bit. Alright, good spot dodge and down smash.
I think at this point he should really just avoid the laser.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
He saw the
he uses it,
There we
yeah.
go. He's trying to build up all that damage right now. Alright, if they get caught, any one of them get caught from that back from the throw. Alright, fast fall up air and a PK pulse, flash, whatever you call it.
Pretty good reads on
Yeah, he's
Sloth
doing
right
really
now.
well. Aw, the gyro didn't go anywhere. Okay, 125 to 82.
Ooh, nice. Caught him off guard with that.
Ooh, good gyro. He's really spacing.
Wow, that back air.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a
That back air was really strong.
That sweet spot. He just knows how to hit it.
So, Smashville seems to be everybody's favorite stage.
It's Starterville. You know how it is. We definitely know Sloth just from hanging out with him
I
so
think
much.
it's one of my favorite
He
stages.
hates Smashville. He cannot stand Smashville.
I have a favorite stage depending on my character I'm playing.
Me personally, I like just picking a random stage and making it.
I like Battlefield. I like Battlefield a lot. I never get to play on there because everybody always bans it.
I'm the same with Duck Hunt. I love Duck Hunt. It's a pretty great stage.
Do you think we'll see a Dreamland this final?
Maybe.
I think I'll take on Battlefield if.
Yeah. If
Steven might ban it though, because I think he knows how well Mike excels on that stage.
Yeah. All the end lag.
But there also is
free up smash.
There's Dreamland and there's Miiverse now, so.
No Battlefield, no Duck Hunt, no Lilac. We have 3 bans right now.
Yeah.
So
Steven
I see
personally hates Lilac.
Yeah. So going to Town City. I thought we were gonna see some Dreamland or
Dreamland
some
would be
Miiverse.
nice.
All right, Bubblegum KK. Good song. All right, down throw fair.
Fairly good start for Ness. Rob is very behind right now.
It's nothing Rob can't come back from though. He's got some good stuff. A few beat boops. If you guys don't know what the beat boop is, which I'm sure you do just from watching all the other higher level players, and that 8-bit man guy, he's a really good Rob player. Plays East Ham all the time. I love watching those matches. I love Pikachu. But anyway, down through to up air is just like the hoo-ha. Except it's way better.
But now, yeah, after
well, I mean, even before
the
then,
multiple nerfs.
even before then, it was so like seriously
It's
good.
pretty good. I think the only thing that makes it lesser than what hoo-ha was is just because it's a multi-hit, so you have to connect the last hit of it.
Yeah.
So for all those players that don't know what Hoo-Ah is, what exactly is that?
That's back when Diddy was like still like ridiculously like OP and everybody played him. It was down throw up air. So you get a banana, you throw them, they trip, or they block. If they trip, it was a grab. If they block, it was a grab. If they spot dodge, it was a grab. And then you down throw and you jump up and you up air, true combo up to like retarded percents. And then they would die at like 95. And then they nerfed it to where you didn't die till like 130, 140.
And now they completely changed the animation of the up air, so it's even a little more difficult to. Oh, SD there.
I haven't even played Diddy since like.
You haven't played him since.
I haven't played him since like week 3 or something like that. It was kind of ridiculous.
You kind of just like, oh, Pikachu and Toon Link.
Yeah, I know last time I did play Diddy, we did record, so that was the last time I ever did play Diddy. And
You just had a lot of unfortunate SDs with Diddy.
Oh yeah, I just got tired of it. Rocket barrel, just killing myself over and over again.
Yeah.
That's the tech night. Alright guys, so the audio did cut out. I do apologize for this. I have no idea what happened. But I'm just going to finish commentating over these matches. Alright, so you have Sloth against Praxis over here, and they were just really going at it, doing really well together. Right there, wow. Sloth actually teched the PK Fire, which was really interesting and cool. I didn't even know you could do that. And Sloth doing a really good job by living, dude. Like, he's doing a really good job. And Praxis, he's just trying to keep on the pressure, just sitting there. He's gonna try and hit him with maybe a PK pulse or something like that, because he just likes to fish with that for a little bit. Although there could be better options. So as you see, every single time that's his edge guard tool, he doesn't like to go off stage because of that. But Ness is, all he's got to do is look for one back throw, and then that's definitely going to kill the Rob. Living at 192 right now. 199 actually now. But yeah, dude, this set was really good. I think this was what, second match? Yeah, it was second match of this set. And there's the back throw, getting that kill. I guess Sloth was taking a quick breather before he got back in there. Now, at this point, Sloth knows that, you know, he can just apply a little bit of pressure. He doesn't have to go fully in. He can just throw a few gyros, throw a few lasers, build up some steady damage, and then try and end that stock. But Praxis going in, getting all that damage with a PK Fire and a bat. Really nice combos. So also because of the pads, Praxis is also trying to implement that down B into his kit when he plays. Because it went from like 30 frames to like 5 frames. Now he'll be able to like absorb the lasers, get a little bit of health back. And just like that, not taking too much damage, Praxis is ahead by, well, not ahead anymore. He was ahead by 2%. And now it's just neck and neck once again. And just like that, Rob did the down throw into the up air, got the stock. Sloth looking to build as much damage as he can over here before he loses his stock. And then Praxis really wants to end the stock right now, but getting hit by 2 gyros and a laser, and then getting back air to end that stock on Sloth. Once again getting hit by the PK Fire, but he did get out because of the early damage. Good power shield by Praxis, stopping that down air. You know, one forward air, almost the second forward air, just missed it, but got hit by a back air by the Rob. And at this point, all Rob has to do is just sit here, just kind of fish around with some gyros and some lasers, build some more damage like earlier, and then try and just end that stock. That's the harder part though, trying to end the stock. You're gonna have to like fish for like an up smash or something like that, or gimp him off stage. Almost getting 3 of those forward airs. And there's that neutral air into second fair. Alright. And that was game. Rob eating that PK Thunder to end that stock. Now, I don't know where they pick to go after this, but yeah, I'll be back shortly. Alright, so going into game 3, they're not going to be switching any characters. They're going to be going to, I have no idea where they're going to go to. They're going to go to Halberd, maybe? think they're gonna go to Castle Siege, possibly. Yeah, Castle Siege. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, it's a really good stage. They both really like this stage. I don't think like puts either of them at a disadvantage or anything. I'm not entirely sure. I know Ness can definitely get a few gimp kills with that back throw off the sides on the second transformation. And Rob can just gyro you off that side after he throws you. Good blocks by Sloth over here. And his edge is all right there. Praxis is trying to use that down beat to see if he can throw that laser, but he was a little too late. I guess he thought, like, could have came out sooner or something. I'm not sure. Instead of going for the follow, he does go for PK Pulse. Good air dodge, and dying at 80% with back throw off the side. Now, Sloth running to the other side. Definitely going to want to end the stock early, but I guess he's just going to wait for the transformation. He's just going to laser camp with lasers and gyros. Alright, 3 forward airs. And a PK Thunder just to build up a little bit more damage. Almost jabbed to something. Maybe looking for an up smash or something like that. And there's that up smash, ending that stock. This was a really good set between them. Really good back and forth. And it's really disappointing that I lost all the audio because we had some good commentary with this. PK fire into forward tilt. And cool thing about like Sloth and Praxis is like since they know their playstyles so well, they both, wow, that was weird. I guess that was the wind box off of down. And they know each other's playstyles so well that it's always a good back and forth. That laser looked really weird during that transformation. So they do know their playstyles, and Sloth, he switches it up a little bit. Sometimes, you know, if he has to camp, he has to camp, and then when he feels like going on aggression, he goes on. And then as far as Praxis just goes so well with so many different characters, and like he switches it up a little bit with Ness, but for the most part he just kind of stays with that full aggression playstyle with like power shields implemented into it. So it's definitely more of a aggressive playstyle than a defensive. And then the other characters he plays, they just do really well. And wow, that was a good forward smash, and in that stock. So back at the second transformation here, they're not even gonna wait. They're just going all in right now. Wow, good read on that forward smash, on that down smash. I mean, jab to gyro, maybe? No, it's still charging that gyro. Got a fully charged gyro now. Then with a fully charged laser as well. So here it might be coming soon. All right. And Rob's still at 2 stocks with Praxis and Ness showing with 1, 69%. That's 77. He's trying to melt that shield a little bit with those gyros and lasers. Almost hit him with that gyro. A little bit sooner probably would have hit him. Sloth using that tech down B. I mean up B. I'm screwing everything up today, huh? Alright, good down air. And there is that stock on Praxis. So, Sloth taking that match 2-1. And I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, we got Bejjingcoke up against smellBAD. smellBAD's Pac-Man against Bejjingcoke's Luigi. And Odds are they're starting off on Smashville. Gonna call it. Yep, going to Smashville.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so Bejjingcoke actually has been doing a little bit better throughout these past few weeks. Playing a little bit more on point. I mean, he has his days where he doesn't do as well, but yeah, as of recently, he has been doing a little bit better. As far as smellBAD, this was smellBAD's return, so, you know, smellBAD did really well throughout this tournament, as, you know, we expected him to do. Nice down throw to back air from Bejjingcoke. smellBAD's Pac-Man just going to try and, not really camp him out, but, you know, those excited damage with some fruits and some, hydrants. Nice back air. And Bejjingcoke getting that first stock taken away from Pac-Man through the Gimp. That last hit of the Fist of Fury. Steady fireballs here with the down throw into up air. Good openings. I guess he was trying to read that that water so he could slide and do the up smash and hit the Pac-Man. Not sure though. It's up tilt getting stopped by the Luigi's neutral air, and he's got to end this stock now. He was looking for it with that down B, and that was a good neutral air to stop those combos that smellBAD was trying to start here. And good getaway with that up B from smellBAD with the Pac-Man. And that down B not going to end yet. Pac-Man sitting at a 147. And yeah, fireballs aren't going to stop. He's got a constant up B as soon as he dies and gets hit out of that original pack form. Alright, and that's going to end that stock. Good Z drops. Almost okay. He went for another one, but a little too high on that one. Fireballs aren't going to stop that hydrant. I just don't know what the down B on the ground. Big sliding really far away, catching that lemon, or bell, I mean, sorry. Just missing the down air, up air, and the down air at the same time, pretty much. Same amount of space. And smellBAD doing a really good job at just kind of like cutting off Bejjingcoke's options here with the hydrant, the fruits, and going out there himself and using trampolines to try and implement everything. I just saw in the first stock. Bejjingcoke sitting at a whopping 130 against smellBAD's 81. Nice, good up smash, stop that hydrant and kill it. Now I think whenever he's going for that that up B, if Bejjingcoke were to run off and back air, he'd probably be able to end that stock with a stage spike. He'd definitely have to time it out, that's for sure. But I'm not sure if smellBAD would get back or not. Don't know if he'd have a quick reaction to it. Although up B does come out relatively quick. Nice chasing that I think it was the melon and re-grabbing. smellBAD's really good with those Z drops, man. He missed a few, but doing fairly okay. Bejjingcoke trying to keep on this pressure. Good down smash down that stock. Didn't take a single hit after he lost the stock. Trying to keep it really back and forth. Nice fireball ending that, and there we go. He hit the neutral B instead of the up. So that will end Pac-Man stock, giving Bejjingcoke game 1. And going into game 2, let's see what we see from smellBAD. Might see a character switch, possibly. smellBAD does have a few characters in his pocket. He is thinking. And he goes for Pac-Man again. So, no character switch. Oh, but he does go to Falco. And when we were at the tournament, this is the first time we've ever seen his Falco, so it was quite a surprise to us.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so going to Battlefield. And Bejjingcoke usually bans Battlefield, so I guess he definitely was not expecting smellBAD to go there. Missing that second chop with the Luigi combo. And we know nothing about Falco at all, so this is definitely a more of a harder matchup for Bejjingcoke, because we've seen smellBAD's Pac-Man a few times. Going for that shine, didn't quite get that, and there's forward air from Falco, and as you guys know, Falco did get a few buffs, so that definitely helped in his Falco play. Alright, good Fist of Fury from Bejjingcoke. And I'm guessing that the reason smellBAD picked Falco was, you know, one I guess he was confident in the matchup. Nice ending of that stock on Bejjingcoke from smellBAD, but I guess because he felt more confident in his Falco like play with lasers to keep him away, and then reflectors to reflect those fireballs, because Bejjingcoke does love using those fireballs to as you know, as an enter and also as a kind of a gimp. And that was a nice double up air from smellBAD's Falco. He's got some really good short string combos, and he did some really impressive stuff here. Nice. Chasing and then hitting with that back air. And awesome spike from the Falco. Now, I'm not sure, but since Falco did get a few buffs, I'm not sure if they buffed his down air or not. Like I said, I know nothing of Falco. I do know that like his spike used to take a while to come out. So could be wrong, could be right, not sure, but that was a beautiful spike from smellBAD. Anyway, smellBAD still with 3 stocks here at a whopping 152, so he's got some really good rage going right now. 164, and Bejjingcoke sitting at 60%. He's gonna have to try and end this stock, really gonna have to clutch it out if he wants to win this match. Otherwise, they are gonna take it to a game 3. Nice, good camping with that that down B reflector. And good back air. Back air came out really quick. Yeah, first judge hit with that laser because he did miss it. And there's that neutral air to end that stock on smellBAD's Falco. Sitting at 91. Has a tiny bit of rage going on. 105 now. Good air dodge. Might get hit by that reflector, but getting hit by that back air. Alright, so that was relatively short. Game 2. Bejjingcoke's going to see if he can adjust to smellBAD's gameplay. Let's see what Game 3 brings us. Now, Bejjingcoke could switch it up a little bit. Not sure if he's going to go with a Wario pick or something else, like Mario or Captain Falcon. He does have a few characters in his pocket, but he does like sticking with Luigi. He also has that he does play with. Bejjingcoke thinking about switching. And let's see. He's searching. He's going. Not for Marth. I don't think for Marth, no. He does opt to go for the Wario pick here. And as far as stages, he's probably going to definitely go for a more open stage. He does like riding around that bike a lot more with Wario. And my guess is they are going to Town and City. So let's see, where are they going to go? Alright, going to Town and City.
3, 2, 1, go!
Nice, good down tilt, then the dash attack and forward air. Really good stuff here. Nice, like, solid 40% combo here. Didn't even know that Falco had some of those combos. Kind of crazy. But yeah, smellBAD showing a great Falco here. Especially Falco showing a great Falco. I'm gonna say smellBAD. I'm not sure. Good bite from the Wario again. And a dash attack. Falco breaking that bite. Going in for the bite again. He's really going to have to try and build up a little bit more damage here. Trying to get that hard read with that up smash, not quite did it though. Bejjingcoke throwing out a lot of down smashes here, and is getting quite punished for it. And smellBAD just trying to punish every single time the Bejjingcoke does use that down smash. So he definitely have to change up the playstyle a little bit. He did hit with that down smash finally. But a good forward throw. Definitely going to want to look for another few forward throws to end this stock. He possibly could end it now with that rage going on. Bejjingcoke slowly building up the powered fart. So I think he almost has one up, and that stock is over. Yeah, he does have a fully charged waft. So like I said earlier, he does like using that bike a good bit, so he does put on a little bit of pressure, but I think Falco's lasers could stop him easily. And good bites from Bejjingcoke. Not sure if chasing with the bike was a wise choice, as he did get a little, you know, he did get a hit in there. After getting back there, he did get like a fair. But there we go once again. Good roll dodge, using some short laser camps from Falco, and that forward throw will do it, and then that stock. Now, Bejjingcoke only has 48% on him now, so nothing too hard to come back from. Throw a few bikes, throw a few combos out there. There's the back throw, almost, and that's one thing that's interesting. Bejjingcoke is recovering more high, so he doesn't get shot off with a laser and just fall to his death. Good option opting for the up B to get him away a little bit. Get that command grab so he can build some steady damage. Sitting at 104. And he's got Rage and the Waft, so at this point, most definitely, the Waft alone, alright, there he goes into that stock. The Waft alone can end the stock on Falco if he is on the side of the stage, or on one of those platforms on the left or right. But he's going to have to be a little bit careful here, because he could just end the stock right away. Good forward smash from Bejjingcoke, such a strong forward smash from Wario. Trying to down air at that bike. Didn't quite break it yet. I don't know how much health the bike does have. Not quite sure. There's a good forward throw. Getting for the laser so he doesn't chase him. Good down throw. Almost into the forward air, but just missing it. Alright, once again recovering high so he doesn't get gimped by Falco. He did miss the waft. Very unfortunate to end that stock. He probably would have ended that stock, would have hit him. Off the side of the stage, that is. Jab to grab, good jab to grab. Ending that stock, and now he's just going to have to try and hold on as long as possible and see if he can build some more steady damage. Can't time him out, not really time him out, but he can just, you know, run around until he has a charged up waft after he builds about 30-40 damage. That would end Falco's stock. Nice get up attack. Running him over with that bike once again. Jab to fair, almost neutral air. Just missed it though. Oh, he tried to catch him with that fart. He's sitting at 159. And there is that. I think that was a neutral air to end that stop. But good showing of Bejjingcoke's Wario. Definitely good showing of smellBAD's Falco. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Alright guys, we are back. We have Sloth's R.O.B against smellBAD's Pac-Man. We're going to see how this match is going to go. And let's see, which stage are they going to start off on? Smashville, of course.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, now with these two potentially campy characters, you can shoot gyros, you can shoot lasers, and then fruits and hydrants and up B's. Trampoline from Pac-Man. I really don't know how this match is going to go. You just can see a lot of projectiles flying around here. And Reeker having that apple. Now, I'm not sure if smellBAD and Sloth have ever played each other. I'm not entirely sure. But it was a pretty interesting set, if I do remember correctly. Alright, chasing and then running away with that up B. Try and block off some of those options. So he'll have to like jump over the trampoline instead of just running straight to him. And the gyro and the laser are gonna end that hydrant life. Now you see some slow, steady damage here, you know. When smellBAD has to put on the damage, and he definitely tries to put on the damage just like that. Then up tilt to up air to forward air, puts on a little bit, tacks on a little bit of that damage. But as far as these two characters are concerned, you know, they both can sit there and just use some projectiles and try and build some steady damage on each other until they can try and end each other's stocks. Nice, good down throw to up air from the R.O.B. Forward air to forward smash. Forward air to forward smash. Not gonna quite get him, but it was relatively close. Hey guys, sorry if this commentary is really boring, but I don't have anybody with me, so I do apologize. Like I said earlier, the audio did get screwed up, so. Alright, good Z-drops, trying to apply some pressure onto R.O.B's shield. Sitting at 136, gonna try and get some steady damage on him. Wow, that was weird. The gyro just made the melon go way up in the air. He's gonna try and get as much damage as he can, and as far as Pac-Man's concerned, he's gonna try and end the stock as soon as possible. But when you're going hit for hit with projectiles, you're not really gonna be getting anywhere. After not gonna quite kill yet. Attacking on some steady damage. And there it is. Forward smash hitting that hydrant and also hitting R.O.B at the same time and in that stock. Now, smellBAD sitting at 77%. And R.O.B just trying to do a little runaway, trying to attack on a little bit more damage so he knows he has to go in. God, dude, the amount of projectiles you just see this match is kind of crazy. You got lasers, gyros, fruits. There's the missed grab and also the missed punish from Sloth. But that forward smash is ending that stock. And I thought Pac-Man was on a relatively higher weight class, so I thought he would have lived a tiny bit longer. But apparently not, dying at the 106. And smellBAD really gonna have to try and clutch his stuff out, man. He's only at, alright, got a 60% good combo. Wow, up tilt to up air to double back air. Going from 33 to 84, 51% combo. Really solid combo from Pac-Man. And double up air from Sloth. Dealing some decent damage himself. Okay, there's the gyro. Just chilling there. Yeah, did a little bit of damage to Pac-Man. Nice up tilt once again. Now, I don't know what popped that balloon first, the up air or the hydrant. But smellBAD doing really solid with Pac-Man. You know, he's got some good combo starters with that up tilt. Really good stuff, you know. Building a little bit of easy damage with that up B. And there's the up air. Just missed that up smash. That up smash, as you guys, if you don't know, that up smash does have 2 hits. Has one at the beginning as you're swinging it up, and one at the end as it gets swung up. So definitely the beginning and the end. I think the end does more knockback, and I think the beginning just does a little bit more damage. Alright, so R.O.B knows he doesn't have to go in here, so he's just going to try and, you know, if he sees an opportunity, he's going to go for it, but otherwise he's not going to try and go all the way in to try and end the stock, because he's sitting at a really solid position here. And with both of these characters having such a solid recovery, you know, one's not really going to gimp the other.
Game. Winner is
Alright, so Sloth taking that first game. Let's see if we're going to see a character switch from smellBAD. Not quite sure.
survival.
Alright, so smellBAD now thinking, you know, what am I going to do now? Am I going to switch characters, or am I going to stick with Pac-Man? I don't think he did too terrible with Pac-Man, but he is opting to go for Falco, so he is going to stay a little bit more aggressive, probably going to use the reflector to try and reflect that gyro and the laser a little bit more, because he does enjoy using that reflector along with the lasers. Going on the Lilac Cruise. Now, good stage for both of them, actually, because as you see right there with the up tilts and the was that up air or up smash or something like that from Falco, both hit above those platforms, but also at the same time, same case for R.O.B. R.O.B can use up tilts and up smashes to both get to the platform. Now, good down tilt to forward air, and you know, he's still sitting at 9%, a lot of it unanswered from R.O.B at 83% right now. Good air dodge timing from him, so he didn't get hit with that any animation of that up air from R.O.B. Now, sitting at 146 to 19%. Sloth really gonna have to try and end this stock, or build as much damage before he dies. Sitting at 44. Good stuff from R.O.B. Just quick down throw to up airs, solid combos. Pretty sure it's a true combo up to certain percentages. Not sure what percentage though. And good tech from R.O.B. Hitting stage spike. Really beautiful tech. Baited out that down B and punished with the laser, but still getting hit by that gyro. 192. R.O.B living, dude. He is a robot after all, so he is definitely heavier than a bird. Forward air stopping. Okay, that was weird. Forward air, I mean not forward air. Wow, still sitting at 192, it's still living. Forward B got stopped by the gyro, but the up B sent the gyro up higher and didn't interrupt him. You would think that would have happened. And dash check ending that stock. So now they're both pretty much dead even now. And R.O.B did flush it back out, and he came back. Wow. Hit both the gyro and the laser. That's kind of crazy. Get down through the up airs. Pretty sure it was down there. smellBAD tacking on some pretty steady damage here. Definitely keeping it close with Sloth R.O.B. Nice, good forward smash and in that stock on the Falco. And smellBAD doing really good with those reflectors. He's reflected like maybe 3 or 4 of those projectiles from R.O.B, including the laser and the gyro. Good forward smash. Alright, so not too much damage on Falco here. Nothing can't come back from, at least. Down throw into missed up air. There we go. Landing right in front of R.O.B, so he did get hit by the gyro there. And the set is a best 2 out of 3, so. Good up tilt to up air, almost forward air, but just missing. And forward tilt to laser, not a bad option. smellBAD doing a really good job of playing very patiently, waiting for those tells to come up so he can try and go in for a punish. And he does get hit by a few projectiles, but I mean, you know, you can't block every single one. You're gonna get hit by at least a few of them. Wow, almost side B into back air. It didn't quite work, but he almost had it. And you know, neck and neck, last stock. Really solid games from both of them. There's a laser, up tilt, up air. I mean, sorry. And there's that up smash, and then that stop. Going into game 3.
The winner is Falco. Survival.
Alright, so going into game 3, probably not going to see a character switch from Sloth at all. But as far as stages, I don't know what stage they're going to opt to go for. Alright, running it back to town and city.
3, 2, 1, go!
But like I said before, really good showing from smellBAD's Falco. Doing really solid today. Alright, that was really good shield pressure, doing forward air and then trying with those chops. Trying to hit that fast falling neutral air. But R.O.B didn't quite get it. Getting up with that last hit of that down throw to up air. Gyro, is he going to be able to get him off? No, he is not. And Gyro just chilling right there, so he had to jump onto the platform so he can get us at the gyro. Down tilt forward air didn't quite work. But now that he's far away from R.O.B, alright, so opting to recover high and no more fuel for Sloth. God, that was goofy. Spent like 20 seconds off stage. That was some good stuff. Alright, getting hit by that gyro. Couldn't quite reflect it. Pushing around for that up there. Are we trying to end that stock? Wow, 2 of them ending at 94, I think that was. Kind of crazy. Alright, down tilt to forward air, almost into laser. We're doing those combos, they're really good short spin combos. Nice dropping down B there. Alright, and getting a solid down air, but didn't get the follow up after it. R.O.B's sitting at 113 damage right now. We're trying to build a little bit more damage, but the stock will get ended early by Falco. Oh, wow. Fair to fair, but since that platform was there, he didn't get to hit him a third time. Wow, good up tilts from Falco here, building 31. And there's that down throw to up air once again. And just missing that down air, because Falco just got away so quickly. Nice, good slam with the laser. Platform just moved out of the way so Falco didn't get hit. At the end of that reflector, I actually did hit the gyro backwards. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so 1 stock on Rob, 2 stocks on Falco. Definitely sitting at a good position here. Now, Rob can clutch it out, but he's going to have to definitely play more careful. But smellBAD has done a really good job using Falco to adapt to Sloth's Rob gameplay. Down throw into the up air. Tried to hit with those up tilts, but didn't quite get it. Nice, good up smash. Building some steady damage here. Just like that, he's already caught back up pretty much. He's only 36% behind, but still, he came back. Good up tilt, and there's that up air. Not gonna quite end that stock yet. Another up air. Now rocking a 128. More than half the percentage here. Going laser for laser didn't quite work there. Alright, at this point, smellBAD playing very patient. He knows that he has a lot of damage on Rob, so he doesn't want to make any mistakes. Trying to end this stock as soon as possible. Good up tilt. Not gonna quite kill yet though. And there's the neutral air. Almost killing Falco. Kind of crazy. But he does have Rage on his side, and Falco is at 95, so. Doing some runaway gyro lasers. And that up tilt. And in that stock. Wow, nice. So, good showing from smellBAD's Falco, sitting in winner spot for grand finals. So we'll see you guys in loser's bracket.